How's it going, everyone? Today, let me just get out of here. Turn that off. I don't want to get copyrighted. So, today, we are going to be, let's talk about tonight, we're going on a night drive tonight. Let's talk about the Ford Ranger Raptor. So, first of all, I haven't released a video in a little bit. I've been a touch sick lately, so if I sound a bit sick, sorry about that. And if you can see the windscreen, if you can see it, it's a touch dirty with bug splatter all over it. I haven't got a chance to clean it yet. I had 4 hours of highway driving out in the outback to pick up my brother from work out there. So, yeah, mind that. And hopefully you can see well at night time here. Let's turn here. Good. So, yeah, that out of the way. So, with the Ford Ranger, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over my initial thoughts, and then, the exterior, then the interior, and then what comes after that. After that, just the functionality of the interior, like the infotainment and stuff like that. And then the practicality, how the car can be used and how functional it is for those regions, the things about it, I guess. And then we're gonna do its sportiness, or in this case maybe its off-road capability, that kind of thing. And then also its specs. And then after that, I'll do my final thoughts on it all. 80. Yeah, so I'll do my final thoughts on it all at the end then. So, starting off with my initial thoughts. So, the Everest, I know... not the Everest, sorry, the Ranger. The Raptor, it has two variants. There's the first gen and then there's the second gen. Now, the first one has a 2-litre diesel, 2-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine, and then the second generation has a 3-litre V6 petrol, and that's the EcoBoost engine. Oh, love this intersection. There's got to be a crest right there, and cars diving over at 80. And they're both, of course, designed different, the interiors and stuff. So I'll probably more be going over the second gen tonight. And, yeah. So, the reliability, I'm pretty sure from what I know, it's a Ford, so it's not Toyota levels or like Honda levels or whatever, but it's, go this way, turn those high beams off. Don't need them with all these street lights. Yeah, the reliability, I guess, with those engines, I'd say, as long as you take care of the car, and you, service them, correctly and with the correct time frames and whatever, every few thousand Ks, 10,000 Ks max, and then every year max, I'd say. The engine should hold up if you do that. I've seen Rangers go for many thousands of kilometers, many hundreds of thousands of kilometers, just on used car markets. Yeah, and then, well, my only experience with a Raptor, well, with a Ranger and Ranger Raptor, whatever. Now, I've never actually been in a Ranger nor a Raptor, but one of my friends has one. Well, his dad has one. One of my friend's dad has a one of the brand new second gen Ranger Raptors. And from what I've seen, it's a good car. I think well of it. And yeah, he's in it quite often, so that must mean it's a good thing. Because he has his own car, he has his own BT50 that he drives. So if he's in the Raptor often, well, I guess it's better than a BT50. I'd say that's my initial thoughts of it. And then, my god, those footy lights are bright. Yeah, exterior. So, out of the two gens, I prefer the look of the first gen. Oh my god, you do not see them at night. Do you see that? Two bikers just went in the other lane, and oh my god, that's kids nowadays, eh? Saying, yeah. That's scary. The exterior, so really the whole car's changed that much. Although that is a kitted out Ram, goddamn. So I know the main differences are mainly the headlights. That's the starkest change I can think of. I think the grille's similar. Good. I know the grille's similar. The body's the same. It's still they're both dual cabs. I think they're still roughly the same dimensions. They're quite long. It's a dual cab. Well, I just said that. So it's a 5-seater. It's got a largish tray, tub, whatever you call it. I know a difference with the normal Raptor the normal Ranger compared to the Raptor is, so on the side of the car, I'll probably show a photo of this. There's a step at the rear of the tray / tub on the side, on both sides, and you don't get that on the Raptor because, well, the exhaust pipes go there on the Raptor. So it cuts into the space where you can put a step on the side. Which is something. My gosh, I can't see. Now I can. Those are the main differences. They both come with cool Raptor decals and stuff. The AC on, goddamn. And I think that about sums it up for the exterior. I mean, they're both good looking cars. That I do prefer the first one. I'll show photos of both. I probably have already of how they look, so you can make your own decisions based off that. But I prefer the first generation look. So onto the interior. Well, as I said, they're both 5-seaters. So both gens. So I was going to talk more about the second gen, but I'm just talking about both. I'm just talking what I know, I guess. The exterior in the second gen, I would say it's a step up from the first gen. It's got a lot more larger infotainment, so I don't know if that's a good thing, but all the controls are now in the infotainment screen, and that goes up and down the middle. I'll probably show a photo of that as well. And then it's got like red accents throughout the car, the interior anyway, which is cool. You good to go, mate. My blinker's on. There you go. I think it was an oldie in there. What is it with kids on bikes on the street? Don't get run over, kids. Oh my god. Electric. Yeah, it's got that. The steering wheel, I think, has largely remained the same. Got a picture again, probably. It's laid out pretty identical. It's got, like, you've seen a photo now. And I don't know about glove box size or any of that. Actually, I think I do know. It's alright. It can fit maybe a Bible-sized book in there, being the manual. And maybe something small off to the side, and that's about it. Other than that, what is this light? Someone fishing? No, riding a bike. Riding a bike. So many people riding bikes, what the hell? Maybe it's a motorbike. I see a brake light in it in the rear mirror. On the sidewalk. Yep. Maybe a dirt bike. It's got a sensible layout, like you can't see my hands, can you? Like where the cup holders and the center armrest are. It's laid out well. Then in the rear seats, actually, the front seats, I don't know, they're probably heated. I don't know about ventilated. Then in the rear seats, I don't think they're heated or ventilated. But they've got plenty of space back there, and just enough so you can take your kids and stuff out camping, or out with your mates out camping, off-roading, whatever. And yeah, they can also they can fold down, like the backrest can fold down, although there's nothing back there. Oh my god, is that not high beams? Like what? Just put LEDs in and didn't adjust them, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, they can fold down, and there's basically nothing there but your subwoofer. And then, but not only that, the base of the seats can fold up, and there's little storage tubs under the seats, which is quite nice, and that's extra space. And then also in the rear seats, I think there is rear climate, and there is also a power point back there where you can plug something in. We are good. Yeah, we can plug something in, which is pretty neat. I don't know if it works for power tools and stuff, but maybe. Although you'd probably want that in the tub/tray. I don't know. What is that? Mercedes of some description. Goddamn. And that's about that. Onto the infotainment. I think it's pretty logical. Hopefully you can hear me with road noise. No, it's not too bad here. I'll just go 90 in there instead of hundo. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm pretty sure it's pretty logical, although I did see an owner's review and it can be a bit tacky at times from what I saw. So take that as you will. I think that owner said they prefer the first gen, like infotainment, so you can take that how you like. And yeah, it just makes sense, I guess. So that's good. And then with what you'd actually use this car for, so compared to the normal Ranger, its towing capabilities aren't as good, surprisingly, in the Raptor. Because, well, you'd think it would have more or whatever, because a better engine or something along those lines. Better, more powerful engine. But no, it's actually because of the suspension that you can't actually tow as much. Now, I don't know about the normal Ranger, but I know in the Raptor, it can tow only up to 2.5 tons. So, I mean, that's not a small amount, but it's also not a crazy amount. So that's functionality limited. I mean, it can still tow, but if you're looking for something that can tow a bit, I wouldn't go a Raptor. Although it can still tow and you can go off-roading with it. Now, it's definitely more of an off-roading machine than it is a tower. So you can take that how you will. Yeah, so I'd say that's the purpose of getting it. If you need a little bit of towing, and it's great for going off-roading and camping and stuff, camping out like that, because it has a 90-litre fuel tank from memory. I'll correct myself, but I'm pretty sure it's 90. If not, it's 80, but I'm pretty sure it's 90. I'm going somewhat into the specs here, but whatever. Yeah, you can fit a lot of stuff in the car due to the tub, and you got back seats if it's just you in the car, and well, also the tray, if I didn't say that already, which gives you plenty of functionality, and well, practicality. It's a practical vehicle. Let's go. The brake wall is probably closed at this time of night. It is. Let's do a lap this way. Yeah, that's practicality. The what came after? Oh, Sportiness / Off-Roadiness. The car's pretty wide. I forget the exact measurements, but it might be over 2 meters wide, maybe less. I wonder what they're beeping about. Oh my god, so many people. I cannot tell you what's going on. I wonder what they're doing. That's a lot of people. It is a Saturday night right now. So it's the weekend, so they're doing something. Yeah. What are they doing? Sitting on the car. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why I came this way. It's scenic. I don't know. I'll say that. I'll just drive. What is that? That is a Falcon. I think that's a sports vehicle. Well, there's Holden sports vehicles. Then I forget what the Ford version is. Ford's performance vehicle, so FPV, I think. Yeah. And the Raptor isn't that? It's a Raptor. And actually, surprisingly, even people on P plates can also drive Raptors, because it's under the, well, in every state in Australia, which is pretty cool, because some cars, depending on, I don't know the specification about other states, but in my one, there's a power to weight ratio kind of limit. Now, there's probably other things too that I forget, but you can't drive a car if it goes over a specific power to weight ratio. And because the Raptor, even though it has quite a bit of power, being 292 kilowatts, that being and in horsepower that's 391.5 or something. I did the conversion, but so basically just an extra 100 compared to kilowatts. But the kilowatts to weight to kilograms is 122, which is just under the 135 ratio allowed. I'm gonna do that. So that's something. So P-platers can drive that, which is I did not expect that, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it would have exceeded the power to weight ratio, because it does weigh 2.4 tons. I think it's 2,419 kilograms, sorry. I don't know pounds, sorry, I don't talk pounds, I don't even know the conversion. I'll need this lane. Yeah, so that's a surprise. I'm pretty sure, now I haven't driven this and I'm not sure if people track it, but the Raptor, I'd assume it's sporty since it's wide, it's got wide tyres, so it's got that going for it. And then with the Sportiness, the off-roady side of it, its tyres are, I forget the name for it, but they've got this technology to them. It's probably common technology in the off-roading community. So I don't off-road, I don't know if you can't tell by my car. I've been off-roading, I've been camping out and stuff too. Yeah, I don't do it that often. It's goddamn 60, man, calm down. There's usually cameras along here. Caught me, I've got, oh yeah, the tyre technology thing. So with them, if you pop them basically, if you're not just riding on your rim, there's some design to it where you're, why are we slow? Yeah, okay. It's got some technology to them where if you pop the tyre, it doesn't just run on the rim, it's still got rubber that you drive on, if that makes sense. Because it's like the tyre is like locked into the wheel instead of just being put around the wheel with gas or something along those lines. Yeah. And then its specs, I mean, I've basically said them all already. Being the power, which is the 292 kilowatts and 392 horsepower. The Newton meters of torque, I'm going to be honest, I forgot. I'll just display it now. I think it's like 350. I wonder if I'm close there. 450. I think there's a 50 in it. Other than that, I did the weight. Oh, fuel economy. It's 11.5 litres per 100 Ks, which is, for the size of car and type of car, being a sporty off-roader, it's pretty good. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, it's pretty good. And yeah, I said the fuel tank, that's 90 litres. And then the range, I can't tell you, I forgot. Actually, I didn't even look. Let's go walking. And I swear there was something else, but I forget. I said the towing. Oh, the approach angles. That's tied into the off-roadiness. So the approach angle is 32 degrees, which is pretty good. And then the departure angle, or whatever that's called, is 25, which is not as good as the front, but usually I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So that's decent. other than that, I think that's all the specs, really. I don't know how much space there is in the tub. I didn't look at that. I just know it's a long, wide, tall car, so don't expect much when going to a parking space, because that's going to be rough. Yeah, so I'd say that's about that. My final thoughts on the car. Well, me personally, would I get one? Now, if I was if I went off-roading more often, and if I had the money, because it costs, second-hand, you can get them for 90 grand. New, actually, I didn't look, I'll show that now. Yeah, they're quite expensive, so I probably won't ever get one. But yeah, for the functionality of them with the towing capability and for the sportiness, I do like sportiness. Don't judge my car now. I'll get a new one in a few years, but it's a good one for now. Yeah, I would get one. If I got it free, I would be very happy. Although it wouldn't suit me, the car. If I was a bit more off-roady natured and that kind of manner, and of course I had the money. We're just gonna assume I have the money here. I would get it in that situation. But for my use, my needs, what I have right now does well, and it suits the portfolio, the Honda Jazz. Yeah, it suits the needs, but it doesn't really. Well, the Raptor, sorry, it just wouldn't work for me, because I just do really city driving, and if you do city driving in a Raptor and that's all you do, I think you are considered a bit of a people don't really like you that much kind of person, kind of thing, because you say you're in center parking and someone's parked in a tall car next to you and you want to see how to get out. You can't see. I'm talking from experience here. And that's kind of risky, trying to get out. Yeah. So I probably wouldn't have one, because it's too large, and I don't need the practicality of it, and I don't need the sportiness of it. And this is if I had the money. I don't even have the money, so yeah, it wouldn't suit me personally. But for someone with a family and they've got the money, and they like going off-roading with their kids or camping, it'd be a good car, I reckon. Or you could go out for the day, put some quad bikes or just dirt bikes in the back and go for a road trip. I've seen that happen. Well, I've seen that around. So, yeah. It's a good car. That's my thoughts on it. I'm gonna go this way. And, if you liked the video, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more content where I just talk about a specific car and my thoughts on it and what I know after a brief amount of research and just my general knowledge. Also, I do another series. I might show it on the screen, where I just do secrets about cars and things off. So I'll have another one like that coming out for the Ranger soon, the Raptor soon, just on secrets about the car. I won't tell you yet, not right now. I'll save that for later. And yeah, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.